Do y'all see that? No, seriously. Do y'all see that? Seriously, just look at it. Do y'all see that? Rams, y'all picked a really, really, really bad time to schedule the Seattle Seahawks, especially on Monday Night Football. I get it, Rams. Every team wants to have at least one game scheduled in prime time on Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football or Thursday Night Football. I get it. I get it. You're trying to capture the excitement of your fans up there in St. Louis. Well, you're not capturing nobody's excitement, especially when the Chiefs have taken that over in Missouri, taking over the excitement for NFL football in Missouri. So go ahead, keep trying. Y'all didn't capture many fans' excitement because I heard y'all are giving out tickets for $8 for the Monday Night Football game. Why? Because nobody, not even your fans deep down inside, think y'all are going to beat the freaking Seahawks. Listen, Rams, take it from a guy who watched his team lose to the Seahawks. They are absolutely for real, absolutely ferocious. They've got one of the best quarterbacks in the league, one of the most physical guys, one of the fastest quarterbacks in the league, one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. They've got one of the best offenses in the league. They got Marshawn Lynch, who can run circles around you all day if you let him get to you. They got outside weapons like Golden Tate's one I can think of because, frick, he came here from Hendersonville, where I live. So, I mean, he's one hell of a wide receiver, dynamic guy. And they got a big badass defense. You know, Richard Sherman's the first guy that comes to mind for Seahawks. When you talk about a badass defense, it's the Seahawks and Richard Sherman. So, Jeff Fisher, dude, why would you even let the scheduling and whatever schedule the freaking Seahawks before you took on your former team and the Titans? Don't you want to win that game? Jeff Fisher, don't you want to win that game against the Titans? I mean, they're your former team, and you're going to get your ass whooped not even 7 days, but 6 days before you take on your former team because it's Monday Night Football? Bad move, Jeff. I got a lot of respect for Jeff Fisher for what he done. Bringing some AFC South titles here, bringing AFC Championship to Nashville, and taking us to our first ever Super Bowl. Got a lot of respect for Jeff Fisher. Very smart, very intelligent coach. Some Titans fans wanted him gone. Some Titans fans wanted him to stay, myself included. Either way, Titans fans and people who support the two-tone blue, whether they wanted him to go or not, everybody respects and loves Jeff Fisher here in Nashville. But when he went, you know, either way you look at it, were the Rams a better option than to go to Miami? Most likely, yes. But how Miami's looking compared to the Rams this year, I don't know. So, did Jeff Fisher make a better decision to go to the Rams than Miami? Most likely, yes. But then again, it's the team that him and the Titans lost to in the Super Bowl by a yard. And I could go on for days about that Super Bowl, about how the Rams that year were called the greatest show on turf, and what kind of field was it played on? The Super Bowl? Turf. And the Rams had their home field advantage, and their home was in a dome. And where did they play? In a dome in Atlanta. So it was like a home game playing on the same surface inside a dome for the Rams, except the fact was there were 50% Rams fans there and 50% Titans fans there. So the Rams pretty much had everything going their way going into that game, playing on turf. Their team called the greatest show on turf, and playing in a dome, and their home field was in a dome. And yet they still barely beat us. So, I mean, that shows we were a great team in itself. I mean, they survived that Super Bowl by 1 yard when we were about to tie it up. So, either way, this is the first time Jeff Fisher is coaching against his team. His former team, at least. You know his heart's still in Nashville, but he's doing the best job he can up there in St. Louis. I believe that. A guy like Jeff Fisher is. He works hard. He's a smart coach. And there's quite a few Nashville boys up there. I mean, you got Zach Stacy from Vanderbilt, the all-time leading rusher in Vanderbilt football history. You got Cortland Finnegan from Titans. You got I can't remember. There's some former Titans up there in Rams country now, and a big part of that's because of Jeff Fisher. I know Cortland Finnegan went up there because of Jeff Fisher and all that. But really, Jeff, why schedule a team like the Seahawks before you took on the Titans? When you saw this and you saw the Seahawks, well, maybe if we get a few lucky plays, we'll beat the Seahawks, we'll survive that game, and then we'll go whip the shit out of the Titans, seeing how they played last year. Yeah, that was last year's Titans team. You didn't expect us to be this good on defense and be this good on offense. Can we pound the ball? No. Couldn't do it last year. We're not doing it this year, especially with Sean Green out. But can we throw that ball? Hell yeah, we got a massive air attack. Nate Washington, Damian Williams. Kenny Britt ain't doing nothing, acting like a thug out there. I mean, I support Kenny Britt. I hope he stays, just because you can get those few games out of him where he goes for 150 yards or more and has a big game, 7 receptions and stuff like that. But for the most part, he's acting like a thug. Kendall Wright, Delaney Walker, you know, we got all those big guys we can throw it out to. Big, tall, slender guys we can throw it out to. We got a massive air attack, and we're going to run all over your depleted defense after that offensive the Seahawks just rip y'all apart and embarrass y'all on Monday Night Football. So, some more hate coming up from the St. Louis Rams this week. Of course, Titans had a bye week. And plus, we're getting Locker. Locker has gotten into his groove. Right when he got injured, he was already into his groove. So we're getting Locker back. He's resting during the bye week. We're going to come up there, and we're going to embarrass y'all right after y'all get embarrassed by the Seahawks. Bad move scheduling the Seahawks on Monday Night Football, Jeff, when you're about to face your former team. Bad move. Y'all going to be tired after that ass whooping by the Seahawks, and Jake Locker getting resting that hip, that leg, that knee up. And with all those dynamic players we got on offense, it's going to be a blowout when we come up there in the Dome. I respect Jeff Fisher. I respect him. I know Bud Adams respected and loved Jeff Fisher. I know Jeff thought the same about Bud Adams. I'm sure Jeff was disappointed sad when he heard about Bud Adams passing. It's a little weird. It's a little cool. No, not weird, but cool how Bud Adams passed away right before we played the Rams. Because, you know, he has history with the Rams. The Titans and the Oilers franchise has history with the Rams, both in L.A. and in St. Louis. So it's kind of cool how he passed away before the Rams game, but it's sad. Y'all know what I'm saying. Either way, Rams, get ready. Rams fans, anybody, bring it on. I'm ready. I bleed two-tone blue. We're coming up there to kick the shit out of the Rams. The passion, the surge, the fire is burning within the Titans for a playoff push. And for the Rams, the fire has practically run out. Can't say I feel sorry for you, Rams, because I don't care about the Rams. All I'm saying is that can't wait to see my Titans beat the hell out of y'all. Once again, I got a lot of respect for Jeff Fisher, and I know he loves this franchise and this organization, and it was time for him to go. But I hate the Rams, and can't wait to see my two-tone blue knock them off. So go Titans. More hate coming this week. Losing 3 straight, going into the bye week, we're pissed. And we're saddened by the fact of our great owner and Bud Adams passing. Rams, y'all really picked a bad time to schedule us. Go Titans.